Welcome to the SHAC. My name's Barbara Gray from Clarity here in the UK, and it's a happy new year from me to you. Is anybody in the building with me this evening ready for a new beginning, a new project, a new doodle? Grace is with us, I think, from New York, aren't you, darling? Good evening, Avril. First to the party. In fact, there are 24 friends already joining us. The weather is awful. So it's been raining, rain. And so lots of puddles outside, lots of leaky cellars, and pumps are going. How about where you are? It just feels like we're entering a new era, doesn't it? It's so rainy. It's just been raining for weeks. Sound is great, Grace says. Thank you, darling, all the way from New York. So we're set for a nice evening. Good evening, come on in. Let's give our friends a chance to join us. It's so good to see you all. Did you have a good Christmas? Did you? Are you glad it's over? Oh, yeah. We had a wonderful Christmas, actually, I have to say. It was one of the most pleasant Christmases I think I remember. You know, it was low key, it was just family. It was just lovely. You know, spent time with my mum and brother, and Dave's sister was here for a few days with us. She's a pleasure to be around, nice lady. And Grace was home from New York, and they got on like a house on fire. So it was just really mellow, you know, mellow, harmony, nice food, just chilled. And we didn't go very far. We didn't go anywhere really. Went out a couple of days to Lewis and to Tunbridge Wells because that's kind of local to us. But yeah, just really nice, you know, and it just rained all the time. So you really didn't feel inclined to go out or go very far. That was nice though. And how about yourselves? Yeah, nice to be January as well. I like New Year. I like new ideas. I like a new beginning. I wanted to kind of finish the old year, put it behind us, you know. And I know it's just another day, but you know, there's something about new beginnings, isn't there? Putting closure to something, even if it's just a psychological end, you know. It was quite nice. And I spent a happy couple of hours, not finished yet, but I certainly did do some work to my nutcracker. How about you? Did you finish your nutcracker? I wanted to say, you know, those gold pencils, the polychromos, look at that. They so are gold, aren't they? See on his hat? Yeah. I just wanted to show you that the gold really does the job. So, I mean, I haven't finished it yet, but enjoying it anyway. You know, who had a COVID Christmas? Oh dear, did you? I'm sorry to hear that. We have hidden away from the world since all this madness began. Yeah, I understand. But you know what? This is a good opportunity for us all to just hang out together this evening. And it's a safe, happy, and creative space. That's what SHAC is. That's what it stands for. Safe, happy, and creative. And staying happy and creative, you know, or stay home and craft, whichever you fancy. It's got so, that acronym is so good, isn't it? It just works for so many things. I know lots of people have had the lurgy, my Dave included. But do you know what? This too shall pass. So I thought this evening we'd start something new. I come up with something really good for us to doodle, so we can hang out every Monday morning at 10 o'clock, every Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, like tonight, barring the odd occasion where I have to work or I've got something else lined up or I'm not around. But I'll tell you well in advance. And we always are going to, if you can't make it, we're always going to record every session and put it on our YouTube channel so you can always catch up too. So there's no pressure. You're not going to miss anything. And I had this great idea. Well, I thought it was a great idea. I thought new beginnings, new year. What can we do? What can we do? You know, what can we draw? What will be useful? And I thought, I know, an alphabet. A phonic alphabet. Yeah, we could draw our own letters and then we could attach different images to it. So A is for apple, A is for angel. They were the two that I came up with. And I thought it'd be really good because we could spend weeks doing it, right? Months if we have to. Because, of course, every time we hit a letter, we can be for butterfly, whatever, you know, D for you tell me, you know, and we can plan our alphabet together, can't we? Can you hear that rain? Listen. I don't know if you can hear that. It's rough. What do you think, though? I think it'd be lovely because we're gonna make something really useful. And you know what we'll do is we'll separate the letters from the images, and that way we can mix and match them as we need them, can't we? I thought that'd be lovely. Anyway, Happy New Year. Yeah. So let's have a look. I'll show you where I shall I show you where we're going? And then if you're new to the SHAC, right, if you're new to the SHAC, you really don't need much other than a pencil, a piece of paper. Maybe if you can, treat yourself. We sell this. It's good quality tracing paper. I do use tracing paper a lot, and I'm sure we've got some of this in stock. Gracie, you might find the link for our friends for that. So we use that. We use pencils and we use our micron pens. And that's about it, really. Colouring pencils, pergoliners, the polychromos, I use them all the time. Let me see if I've got that pack of 12. Let me just pop that on there like so for a minute while I grab my pack of 12. I had such a clear out. I've had such a sort out. I can't find anything anymore. And well, actually, in my defense, I have to say that I've had to pack a lot of stuff ready for television again on Sunday. So otherwise I would have it to hand. Can you hear there's an echo in here. Listen. It's so empty now because I got rid of so much stuff. It's really nice to come in here and not be up to my ears in stash and stuff. Do you not find that? I cleared away 3 tablefuls. In fact, I took the tables away. I said, be gone. I said, get the tables out of it. Because all I do with the tables is just keep loading them up with more stuff. Yeah. So, you know, it's amazing. You could actually walk around this island. It was like an assault course before, climbing over everything. Yeah. Health and safety. It's just as well I'm on my own in here. You couldn't fit another human in here if you wanted. Well, you can now. So yeah, it's all good. Good. I'm glad you're all chatting to each other. You know, a lot of the SHAC is about that, isn't it? It's just about being together, you know. And the longer we do this, the more important for me that's becoming. So now I've cleared away the decks. I've got to show you the cameras are in a different place, which is why I'm having to lunge forward. Let me just see if I can do that. Bear with me a second, because this is the first time since look, as she walks around the island. Couldn't do that before. Let me just grab that. Now I should be able to shimmy it closer to myself. Yeah, and then I won't have to reach. See, I don't want to pull all the cords out, the cables. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do, friends. That'll do, donkey. Right. Let me just try now if I can. Try something now. Yeah, that's better. I haven't got to lean over the whole table. Right, cool. Right, shall we have a look at what we're going to do? Let's have a look. So the first thing I want to show you is, take a piece of copy paper. So we've got something white underneath, right? And then I thought, right, let me just give you an idea of what I'm thinking. So we draw a letter, uppercase and lowercase, right? We do that. And then so here I drew an apple because I thought, yeah, that would look really nice. Actually, I sketched it. And then I thought it would be better if it was separate. See, makes more sense. So on one piece of tracing paper, we're going to do uppercase and lowercase, right? Now, I also thought, well, we could do a download, a digital alphabet. And then I thought, no, we'll make our own. We'll make our own. And it doesn't have to be like mine. You can make your own alphabet. You make different ones. I did one, I just got, I just put these like edges there. I'll show you in a minute why I did that. But I mean, they're extreme. It doesn't have to be that extreme. You can bring it in a little bit more like that. You can smooth it out. You can make it round if you prefer. You can make it a bit stumpier like that. And so it's gentler at the top, you see. You can change it completely. Look, see that? Looks, but once you've got the guts, you've got the kind of the basic shape, you could change it as much as you like. You can make it shorter. I'll tell you another thing that you might want to treat yourself to is a ruler. I'm going to try centimeters this year. I'm an inch girl, but I'll give it a centimeter go. So a ruler's good. To do this job, you need a ruler, really. Oh, that was noisy. Let's just turn that down, shall we? If I turn this off, let me ask you this. If I turn this off, Gracie, if I turned myself off now, I've done that. Can you still hear me? Or have I just turned the computer sound off? Just tell me if I've turned myself off now. I'm a centimeter girl. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Debbie. Grace, can you hear me? Just give me a text or somebody, because I've just switched the sound off. I can hear you. Okay. Rocking. Good. I can still hear you. Thank you very much. Just checking, because you don't be whittering on and nobody can actually hear what you're saying. Yeah, you need a ruler. If you're going to join in the SHAC, I mean, if you don't want to join in, that's fine. If you just want to hang out and drink tea or sherry or whatever's your poison, then that's okay too. But just think about it. We've got 26 letters, right? And there's no, we've got to finish a letter every, no. If a letter takes 2 sessions, happy days. If a letter takes 3 sessions, whatever. It depends where we get caught up. Because I was thinking an apple, piece of cake. Angel, not so easy. But an angel would be lovely. Let me show you what I drew just to get your creative juices flowing. Right, so you've got your A for apple. Yeah, okay, cool. Then, for example, I thought, right, what about an angel? So I doodled some angels. Right, I did an angel front on. Did an angel from the side. I mean, I'll teach you how to do those faces. I think they're pretty, don't you? Can you see them? Let's have a look if our third camera works. Now I've moved it. Let's have a look at the faces. There you go. They're quite pretty. So you've got front. They're good sketches. I like. So, and that one on the side, that's a lovely, easy way to make a baby face. My mum taught me that one. Yeah. So we can look at the angel, right? And if we check out the angel, so now let's take our A and let's have a look. It's got 2 different sizes. See, I think if I was doing, I don't know, a journal or something like that, I think that would look really nice. So I've got a large angel, yeah, maybe both of them, maybe the A there and then angel, right? Or check this one out. If we took the smaller one like that, then I can see, because I've got that ledge, look, doesn't she look good like that? So she's literally perching on top like that, or you could put her to the side like so, or like that. It's good, isn't it? But the trick to doing all of this, in my opinion, is layers. We've got to go back to that mechanical overlay, so we keep, just like I did back in the day with the nursery rhyme alphabet when I drew that. We keep the letter separate from the characters or the images, right? And then we overlay them, and then we can change it arbitrarily. There's a long word. Okay, we can change it as we like. What do you think? I think it'd be fun. And also, it's an interactive thing, because you may come up with something for B or C or D or F or G, and we'll think, yeah, that's a brilliant idea, because we know you know, that's the thing about the alphabet. It's very predictable. I know exactly what's coming next. Well, at this stage, I still do. Ask me at the end. But it would be lovely because we do a little bit of kind of structured work, and then we're drawing loads of different things, aren't we? Simple little drawings. I think it's good. And I'll tell you what, one thing I do know is if you were to embark on this alphabet project in the SHAC with me and the rest of the gang, right? I guarantee that your drawing skills will be much better at the end than they are right now. Regardless of your skill level now, just the fact that you're applying yourself for 26 letters, yeah? And maybe we should try and do, say, two images for each letter, like apple and angel, yeah? Should we get started? That's given you enough time to get going. Come on, let's start with the letter. Let's start the letter, because that's what we're going to hang the images on. Cool? Right, off we go. So we'll go with my one here, and we'll start with that. Look, you see, because then I cracked on, and to show you, then the B, so just so you understand, so they're the same height always, and the lowercase is the same height too. And these are the secret ingredients here. If you're an inch girl, you want to go inches, then that's fine. I'm going to go centimeters with my Pergamano ruler. 7 centimeters is the height of the letter, 4 centimeters to this bit. And the reason I didn't go 3.5 centimeters is because do you remember we always said if you draw a letter, it always looks better if the bit across here, like the bridge, is up higher, okay? Or when we do the M, instead of coming down that far, it will look more elegant if we drop it in a little bit higher. Always looks better. Don't know why, but that's a fact. Right, now, so you can see how we're always going to go with the 7 centimeters and the 4 centimeters. So not halfway. If I'm going to go inches, just for the inch girls, it's about 2 3/4 inches tall, and then 1.5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to write that on here as well. 2 3/4 inches and 1.5 inches, or 7 centimeters and 4. Yeah. Make a mental note. Take a screen grab just in case you forget. Right, there you go. 7 centimeters, 2 3/4. That'll do. Near as damn it. Okay. And these are going to be this is our template. Do we understand? Are we clear? I should think so, don't you? Have a look. Okay, good. Have you made any New Year's resolutions? Have you? Don't say New Year's resolutions were made to be broken. At least try. At least state your intention, you know. Just try. Give it a go. I quite like having the best intentions, at least. So I intend to try and lose some weight, and I intend not to buy any new clothes. I think the non-purchasing of new clothes is going to be a lot easier than losing weight, but the two kind of go hand in hand. So if I'm going to wear all my old clobber for a whole year, then I'm going to have to shed a few pounds anyway. Otherwise, you're going to see me in the same top every week. And if I could just lose a little bit, then I'd have a whole new wardrobe anyway. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Right, come on, let's get the letter in place. So we need, start with a piece of tracing paper. Yeah, tracing. I've got a lot of copy paper. Right, tracing paper. And we'll put a piece of white underneath, just so that that's it. You can see what we're up to. And then we're going to pop, just for position, let me just pan out a little bit so you can see where on the page we're going to put this. Way, other way, other way, other way, other way. Right, that'll do. So you can see where we're actually working on the page. Bang in the middle, right? Okay, so we'll make the first line. Let's get the base line in, and then we'll start from there. Please, can I can I point out at this point in time that there are no experts in this building? I am no expert when it comes to phonetics, phonology, phonics, call it what you will. Certainly not an illustrator. I do my best. Comes with practice, right? I'm not an alphabeticist or whatever they are. Okay, a calligrapher, not one of them either. But I know what an A looks like. So we'll give it a go, shall we? Right, 7 centimeters, I said. Right, up we go. Let's just get this in place. 7 centimeters to the top. 7 centimeters to the top. Actually, while I'm there, I might as well put the 4 centimeter line in, because that's where the other bit of the puzzle is going to be. And then we're going to, right, so we'll run that line there. That'll do. These are just guides, aren't they? That's it. So you can see now, just so you get it, A is there. That's the triangle in the middle of the A, and then the lowercase is there. Are we good with that? Right, come on then, let's give it a go. Now you can do any kind of A you like, but let's go uppercase to start with. And if we just put the triangle in to start with, we can always get arty afterwards. We definitely want a little bit of a base, and then we're going to come like this. This probably won't look anything like the other one that I've done. Right, but let's just get it going like that. Right, let's just get it started. And then we'll pop the one on the inside. So what we're doing really is an upside down V. In a couple of months' time, when we get to the V, you could just turn the A upside down and lose the bridge, can't we? Yeah. You watch. The W will be the M, the B will be the D, back to front. I bet we get lazy. Now what I thought, this would be quite nice as well. Now it's up to you. You can see this side is a little bit thinner than that side. You can make that extreme. Down the road, if you wanted to, you could take this and make that really fat on that side, right? Because that's the other thing is, what we'll be able to do, apart from changing the letters when we start to blend, we'll also be able to learn how to do something 3D. You know, when you start putting like a 3-dimensional aspect in, you know, this will be quite nice. Look, so then you're going to start doing all that kind of gubbins. But not today. Today we need to at least get the shape down, don't we? So let's just keep kind of air drawing. You want to get it, you can use your ruler, but let's at least get the A in place. I would also suggest that you make the artwork, you see how you turn it round, and you'll find that it's there, that's a fatter side and that's a thinner side. Do we agree? You know, of course, you can use your ruler. Of course you can, if you want to. But I tell you what, it looks good when it's hand. There's something very organic about hand drawn. Here we go. Now we're going to curl that bit in there. All right. See, so you've got your, if you like, that's a V, isn't it? There you go. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone here. All right, but let's just stick to the A for the moment. Now, what sort of top do you want? Do you want that sort of top? Do you want to go out beyond? Do you want a pointy hatty one? This is where the other thing that you want to buy, you want to invest in, right? Nearly forgot this, is a wubba, an eraser. Okay, so you definitely want to treat yourself to one of those. We sell them, don't we, Barbara? Yes, we do. These are, you can get the pink one. You can get a double-sided one, like pink and white. Pink's for pencil, white's for ink. Or you can get an all pink one and an all white one. But we do have them, and I'm sure that Grace will put the links in for you. Yeah? See? So now, if I want to, I can knock that out, and I can make a real tall one. But I think I'm going to not do that. I'm just explaining your alphabet, your decision. I quite like the idea of making a flat one like that. See? And then knocking this out. This is why we do tracing paper. This is why we use tracing paper, because it really... Is this too basic, do you think, for you? Right, and now, what we want to do now is get the bridge in, don't we, for the A. So we'll lose that and that. That's that done. Yeah. I think this is going well. Okay, like that. Yeah. Do you like that? And then this one's going to be, let's have a look. So now we want to get the bridge across, don't we? On the A, like that. So we'll lose this bit. We'll lose that bit. That looks quite good. See? So now we've got an A like that. I think there's a lot to be said for freehand without the ruler, but it's entirely up to you. You can use rulers, you can use protractors, you can use bendy rulers. You know, there are no rules. And if there are, I certainly didn't read the rule book. You know. If we've got any purists, then, you know, good luck. Do whatever you need to do to get to where you need to get to. You know, I remember in the SHAC, I told you about an old boyfriend of mine who was the most amazing artist, German fella. And I remember I used to watch him. He used to create the most fantastic art. And he'd be sitting there with his hairdryer in one hand and toilet paper in the other hand. And he'd be, you know, wiping and smearing and drying and throwing paint. And I used to watch him, and he would create these masterpieces. But if you saw him working with the tools that he worked, and scrapers and chisels and what he used to do to create effects, I realized then artists don't have rules. You know, I had this preconception of an artist having a beret and a you know, a palette and a palette knife, and you know, it's not like that. Honestly, they don't wear smocks, they don't need berets. You do qualify. We are artists. Okay. I learned that a long time ago, you know, this preconception that we have to have a qualification, and I've studied it. Do we, heck? Right, A, that'll do. It is clearly an A, and it can't be anything else. And if I want to change it, I can, can't I? I can thin it out. But for my taste, I like it. Is it anything like the one I did before? Well, I quite like the one I did before. It's a little bit woo-ary, isn't it? It's a bit more, it's a bit freer. It's got a bit more of that flashy, you know, that obviously I was feeling a bit freer, but that's all right. And do you know what else looks really nice? That kind of sketchy look. But anyway, that we have. Should we do the lowercase as well? Now we've got choices. Do you want a lowercase like I've done, one of those ones, or do you prefer, you know, like how you write? We don't write like that, do we? Do we write those A's? I don't. I tend to write that A. That A, like a child, more like that. Don't you write more like that? It's up to you, though. Which one do you fancy? Do you want this one? I don't know. Choices, choices, choices. Still could get a bit of a flare going, couldn't you, on that one, like that? And then you could get that old circle going like that. It's up to you. Hey, look, we've nearly got a D going there. Mad. No, Dad. Oh, Dad. Nearly a year to the day that he died. Yeah, no more bad days for Dad. There. There. So which A do you fancy? Do you want that one or that one? I'm going with this one again. So I've just drawn that one for you. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? We can always finesse them afterwards, but let's just get, once you've got the sizes right. So let's go the other one then. The other one I'm going to go, right, like so, right? And then it goes like that. Let's just get the shape right. So there's a bit of a hook there. And then it comes up and over. Right, sounds like rugby. There you go, up and under. Right, so it's like a tap, isn't it? So that's the little hook, and then it comes down like that. It's got a bit of a swirl going. We want to make them look like they belong to the same alphabet, like that. Not too much. And then we want the hole in the middle. Well, okay, so it comes round like that and get an invisible, like we can always knock it out again afterwards. Then we want it to be the same all the way around. How's that look? How's yours looking? Are you joining in or is it just me? That's quite a good one, I've got to say. That's better than the last one. A lot quicker as well. Practice makes perfect. That'll do. How's that? Yeah? I'm happy enough with that. I like the angle on that one. So I'm going to go up like that, like that, like that. Around we go. So now we've decided, I'm sure there are rules for drawing an alphabet. All I care about is that this is the right height. And when I get to the B, see, it's the same height. It's always going to be the same height. So that way I can draw anything I like, can't I? I can write anything I like. I can add anything I want. I could do a whole poster. Back to posters. We could make a whole poster, couldn't we? It'd be so cool to do. So cool to do. 172 friends. Do you know that there are 172 of us hanging out together? That's quite something. Imagine being in a room with 172 people. Right? Imagine cooking cooking for 172. I couldn't even make tea for 172 people, as in a cup of tea. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Aren't we lucky? Rotten weather. We could just flick the switch and there you go. Instant crowd. It's good, isn't it? I think so too. Right, now, so we've got our alphabet. We're on the road now. We've got A for OK. So what we need next is another piece of tracing paper because we want to draw an apple. We'll do an apple. Apple's easy. Look, piece of cake. Well, no, it's not a piece of cake. It's an apple. I've done 3 A's. Well, Jackie Cooling, good for you. Joy says, I'm joining in. Nahid, sending gentle hugs. Lots of love to you too, Nahid. Happy New Year. Who have we got here? Sonia. Oh, yeah. Anniversaries are always difficult. They sure are. It's okay, though. I'm on it. Deborah Wheeler. Loving these letters. Good. Let's try an apple, shall we? Now, the thing is with the apple, it's all about size. Size matters, girls. Oh, and Ken. See, this is why I had to decide when I sketched it, how big do you want your apple to be? But once you get an apple in, an apple a day, right? So this would look really, really nice, smaller. But what about if we use those lines just to draw the apple? Do you see what I mean? So we've got the same lines. Get a separate piece of tracing paper to the letters, because otherwise you won't be able to overlay the stuff. And you could have a whole page just for apples. And then you could have a whole page just for angels. And you could do all different sizes like I did. Different aspects, different turns, just to have a go. What's the worst that can happen? So your angels don't look like angels. I tell you what, if you draw enough of them, eventually they will. And your apples may look like pears to start with, but if you draw enough of them and you keep going and you just relax, you know, it's about relaxing and not worrying about the outcome. You could go to the fruit bowl, grab an apple, take a look at it, you know. It's really easy to draw an apple, really easy. And how long have we been drawing together now? Is this year 4? Oh my word, it is, you know. So come on, girls. Apples it is. And Ken, of course. Let's have a look. Right. I need to draw this apple like that. All you're going to do, you go round like that and then come back there. Let's make a little mark. I won't use the one I've got. Let me just get another piece of, there you go. So what if we chomp through tracing paper? It's only tracing paper. And the best thing of it is that it takes the pressure off you. You're not drawing on best on your card. Secondly, you can rub it out. It rubs out really easy on tracing paper. Thirdly, You can interchange because of the transparency. You can change the lettering. You can move the lettering in tighter. You can make it a bit smaller. You can shuffle the images around. We're going to have such a good time doing this alphabet. I know it. Right, here we go. So we need to get the apple. Let's just, so that we know that at least the first apple is the same height as the lowercase letter. Let's just go 4 inches, or what was my original one? 4 centimeters or 1.5 inches. There you go. 4 centimeters or 1. Let's just do that. So we've got that guide. 4 centimeters or 1.5 inches is about the same thing, right? All right. So just give yourself that, and then draw an apple in there. So as far as I understand it, this is the simplest apple I can come up with. Go up to that there, come round like that. Here we go. So what we're going to do is come round, right? Air drawing. You know, when we levitate, we kind of, you're going round, but you're not really touching. Then you come round like that. Here we go. Here comes the other half. So bring that bit round like that. Okay. Bring that round there. Bring that round there. There you go. See? You bring that one round there. Bring that down a bit and bring that over. There you go. What makes it look like an apple and not an arse crack? Sorry, it came out. I couldn't help it. I was thinking it, and suddenly it was out before I could slip my filter it. It's just, if you bring this round like that and that like that, it doesn't look like what I just said. As soon as put a stalk in it and add a couple of leaves quickly. Big leaf, little leaf. It's definitely an apple. 100%, okay? It is not what I just said. It was definitely starting to look like one, though. Okay. Right now, bring your app. A is for arse crack. A is not for arse crack. It's for apple. Oh, crikey. Okay, right, and then at the bottom of the apple, sometimes there's a little thing like that as well, like a little. There you go. Who says wonderful apple? And then we'll put the leaves in, and we can even give it a little. There you go. Wunderbar. How's that? And a little stalk. Easy apple. Okay. Oh, I tell you what. Laughter is such a tonic, isn't it? I was speaking to my mum earlier. I rang her while I was sorting out my nutcracker. I'll talk to mum while I'm drawing. And she really enjoyed Christmas too, you know. Without dad, it was a bit difficult. But, you know, we made the best of it. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And so we had an enjoyable time. And at one point we were playing charades, and we just had such a laugh. It was just great fun, you know. And my mum said to me earlier when we were talking, she said, I really like a good laugh, you know, so much, you know, and when she laughs, she coughs so much. And then we all stop laughing because we think, oh, here we go. And then she just wheezes away to herself. It's quite something. But we did have a good laugh, and she enjoys it too. So I'm sure she would love it if she just, mum doesn't do computers, so she can't join in with SHAC. She'd love this. But there you go. She will, however, be watching TV on Sunday. This is a quick segue into a little pitch for the television show. On Sunday, 3 till 5, I will be on Create and Craft, showcasing a really nice set of stamps, which I'd like to show you and do a little, I'd love to do a little, what's it called? Gallery, if I may. But let's have a look first at this for apple. Here we go. There, that wasn't bad, was it? So we've got our A for apple. Nice. And now, where's our letter A? See, it sits so nicely on there. And what you can do, you see, if you've got a sheet just for apples, you could, if you wanted to, you could go 2 centimeters instead of just try something. You know, this is the sort of thing that you can teach yourself this stuff, right? So now do that, and then do the same thing, right? But half the size. So you've got your guide there, and then you go right round. We go again, right? It's the same sketch. Same situation, right? Bring that one in, bring that one over like that. Round it comes. Look. See, little apple. Don't get me started. Right, it's the leaves and the stalk that make it definitely an apple, right? There. So now we've got an apple that's half the size. Exactly half the size. Now, let's have a look what that looks like. See, that would look really nice. Put a couple of them. You could do one in between. So you get what I'm saying here. We can have some real fun with this. And if you just use the lines, see, it's not hard. There you go. It's going to be fun to do this, you know. So there's your apple. Right. Have you kept up with me? I mean, this is pretty basic, friends. Hey? I enjoyed that laugh. And then out of nowhere, apple cheeked. Right, now let me think for a minute. I lost my drift. Angel. So let's do an angel. Are you up for an angel? Come on. I really like the way she came out. So let's take a look at what I drew, and then we can see if we can draw something like her. Shall we? Let's go in closer and have another little look. Oh, okay. So we've got, it's those faces. It's the one on the side, right? And I tell you what I think as well. So I haven't given her any arms. I gave the little one arms, see, because I was going to lean her on that A. But obviously she's going to have arms as well. But what I'd really like to do is concentrate on the faces, and then we can do the. So let's go to another piece. We got our apple tracing paper. Grace, have we got any tracing paper in stock? Here I am going, get your tracing paper, get your tracing paper. I wonder if we have. We should have. I mean, you can get it anywhere, but it'd be nice if you got it from us. I'm just sharpening my pencil. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Cool. So we're going to go to the tracing paper. There we go. And we're going to start with our, let's do her first, right? And we can always change her face. Let's come in really close on this one, because I think it's a good little sketching exercise. Let's look at her face here, right? I'm not saying that your face isn't going to be better, but I just want to give you a couple of little clues. So what we're looking at here, when you draw a face, I mean, let's start up here. So we're going to draw a face, and we want it to be, she's got quite a pointy chin, right? She's got quite a heart-shaped face. Let's call it heart. We can always change it. Let's just get the shape in first. Okay, so she's got a shape like that. So basically you're going like that, like that, like that, and like that. Okay, we can change it afterwards. Okay, and yes, I think what Grace is saying is that we do have tracing paper in stock. Right, so now let's have a look at this. Her ear's going to be down here. Let's say her ear's about there, although we don't have to give her big ears like that. It's the eyes are going to be about there. Okay, so let me show you how the eyes work. If you put an eye, if you go that way, right, I know that looks like the eye. You'd think that would be the eyebrow, right? But actually what we're going to do now to make her look up and look hopeful, what we're going to do is put the eye above that line like that. I mean, I'm exaggerating this now, but if you put the eye there like that, then you will see. So what you're doing is you're putting the actual eye above that curve. Okay? You see? Let's try that again so you understand what I'm playing at. It's about, you could do loads and loads of eyes all over the page. So you're going to put your eye there and there. So put a little curve that way, right? And then when you've done that, then put the little dot above it, even if it's just a little dot. And you'll see, you can always add a bit more mascara if you like. I'm sure angels don't wear mascara, but like that, right? And then actually the eyebrow goes above that. And then the little lips come right down here in this lower half. Let's put just the little lips like that, right? See? So you've got a little zigzag like that, and then colour it in. Of course, she looks a bit, let's make them a bit softer. Right, there you go. Turn them up a little bit, like that. So you're going like that with the lip. That's the upper lip, little cupid lip, see? And then underneath, you're going to put a little mark like that. And then if you colour those in like that, it's not so bad, like so. Right, that's what you want to do. Not so, she looks like she's a bit of a diva. Right, so gently does it, lip like that, right? And then underneath, a little tiny mark, and then put the nose in, like so. That'll do, the nose is there. Lip could even come down a bit further. Now, once you've done that, you could start you could actually bring the face in a little bit closer now. See, so now her chin could come in a bit tighter. Here we go, look. See, so you're reducing her chin, yeah? Depends where you put her mouth, but I put her mouth up quite high, so now I'm going to bring her chin up to meet her mouth. So she's got a slightly different face to the next one, see? So now you're going to come in a little bit on the sides like that. Look, see? And then she's got a big ear, that one. Just take that ear off there. Lose the ears for a minute. Very delicate face, very pretty, like that. See? So you've got your nose, got your eyes. She's a bit different. Then the hair. So what about hair? What about we give her a really like so, see? Then her ear is here, but her hair's coming all the way around like that. See? Just like so. So you're going to come all the way around like that with her hair. Get it? And then she's an angel, so she's going to have lovely hair going all the way out, so like that. And then she's not finished yet though. And that's something that we're going to have to learn here. Until you're finished, you're not done. Let's give her a long neck like this, a really long neck. And then we'll give her no cleavage. She hasn't got any, she's not Dolly Parton, right? She's an angel. So then she's got a bit saggy shoulders. That's because she's very relaxed. She's a very relaxed angel. Okay. I just think she looks lovely. I mean, if you made an angel with really, look, I'll show you. If you make a power angel, I watched the Barbie show. Look, that's not angel shoulders, is it? Look, you might as well give her power pads. Look, no, not angel. Angel soft. Angel droopy shoulders. Okay. In my humble opinion, we'll give her lovely, gentle shoulders like that. That's more like it, see? Then we give her a little drop dress like that, see? And then down comes her dress like that. Not worried about her shoulders. She's got a little skinny neck. Let's see. Long, willowy neck. And then up come so we've got angel's wings as well. So the wings are going to come up, aren't they? Like that. The wings will come up oh, maybe not that high, but exaggerated. But at least they look like wings, don't they? Like that. See? Get it? So you've got the shoulder. Now you've got wings, you've got different sorts of wings. You can have a wing like, you know, like a proper angel wing, like what we understand. Or you could go funky, like mixed media type angel. So then a mixed media type angel, it might be more like a butterfly wing. So it go more like that. Do you see what I mean? It's up to you. I quite like that as well. Different. So if I called that a mixed media wing, would you agree? That's more like it, isn't it? You can make it really, it's entirely up to you. They don't have to be that extreme either. Look, you can take it out. It's your angel, isn't it? Look, see? It's up to you where you want the wings to be. I quite like it up a bit because we've given her such saggy shoulders that you probably want to bring the wings up a little bit like that. There, see? So you bring the wings up. I think I prefer almost like that. And then the dress, you see, I've made her quite big here, but I would say that I want to make her, I only want to bring her to there, and I want her to be longer in the body. Do you see what I mean? I only want to bring her to that part there. So for that reason, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down like almost like a, if I said like a carrot, right, or a turnip, like that, right? So that's the sort of shape that we're looking for. And then what I can do is, I don't want to give her any feet. She's going to have flowing robes, you see. So now we can make the flowing robes go like that, up that way. And then we can bring some more, like here comes you remember when we did this before, flowing robes? So you're bringing this round like so. You can bring some robes round, yeah? Here come the wings. That's it. That's the wings. That'll do. There. Quite like this. It's going to be nice when it's done. This is a real exercise in how, don't say not to draw an angel, how to know that it's not over until it's over. Do you see what I mean? If you draw something and you're not happy with it, that's the joy of using pencil. If you think, oh, I think I could have made her body a little, I should have made her face a little bit longer, then you knock out look, now she looks like she's got a tash. So now we'll make her face a little bit. So bring the lips down a bit, see? So we bring the lips down. So then we'll bring her chin down. So now we've made her, here we go. So I prefer that. I prefer to bring her lips down a little bit, see? Can still do that. That's all right. I've just reduced the length of her neck a bit. That's all right. And then I think what I'll do is I'll bring the shoulders in a bit, because that way, if I make her a bit narrower like this, right? If I make her a bit narrower, then she'll look longer. Look, you watch. So now I'll come down like so, and then I'm going to make her dress a bit narrower. So I'll come in a bit more, knock that out. I've got a bigger rubber for these big areas like this where I want to take out. I rub out quite a lot. So here we go now. So down comes the dress, right? And then we're going to put some flourishes in. Now with this area, so for example, if you wanted to make it look like it's actually a robe, so you can make it look like it's creased over, so it goes like that, see, and then it goes back up there, so it's actually a curve in a cloth. Do you see? So you can bring that down like so, and then it looks like it's actually coming round. You see what I mean? So for example, here you can make this is a cloth, like a robe, and then it comes round like a scroll, see? So now you're looking at scrolls. And then you can, down here, for example, there's another little, this is going to be where her dress is. So look, have a think. That's it, like that, you see? So you bring it round, and then you could bring this one round, and then you start again with another flourish, and that one folds up that way. So you're working on folds. See, this is quite nice actually, Barbara. There, folds and flourishes. And then the wings, I think I've made the wings too long. So I'm going to come up a little bit, reduce the wings. And you just keep going. Right, I think the wings will do till about there. I don't think I want to go any further than that with the wings. She's a bit of a mixed media one. And then if I want to make it symmetrical, you know, I can, because it's tracing paper, I could just turn it around if I choose to. That's quite good. Like that. I quite like that. There you go. Nice wings. And then the arms, we'll bring the little arms in like so. There's her arms, right? So bring the arms in like that. She's got, let's just get the shape of these are like there. That'll do. That's her arms, right? There. Nice. Hands. I think her arms are a bit long, aren't they? Get the arms a bit shorter. I'm getting lost in this now. There. And the hands, we won't worry too much about doing hands right now. By the time we get to W or H for hands, we'll be able to come back and sort her hands out. But for now, I think she's mixed media. You know, where they just... There. This is looking better. Do we want to make her a bit thinner? I think we could actually. She looks a bit fat. That's all right though. There. See? Looking good, Barbara. And then you can put the ear in there. And then you can bring the hair right round. See? Here she goes. Now we're cooking with gas. So there you go. And then you see you've got your whole... There you are. And there's your angel. Let's have a look at her. Let's pan her out a little bit. And let's have a look. She looks quite nice now, doesn't she? And then you rub out the bit where, obviously that's going to be behind and that's going to be behind. So then the hand comes round like that. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. I am. I mean, there you go. That'll do me. There. And what's really nice is then to go in and finesse. But she doesn't look bad, does she, for a sketch? Hmm? There we are. Okay. And the thing is, now we've done that, that's it. I'm not going to fiddle with it anymore. So she was thinner to start with. I've made her a bit fatter, but that's okay. I can always thin her out again if I want to. But can I? And then the other one I wanted to show you was that side view. Let me show you that, because this is something my mum taught me, and it's a really nice way to go. If you want to do the side of a face, if you just do that, just that, like that, and then make the eyelash like that. And what you'll find is, just do that, right? Two, and then an eyelash. And then when you put the hair in, you get that side of view. Do you see? It's almost like Peter, what's that? Do you remember that program? It was with the rabbit. And it was a cartoon. What was it? I can't remember the name of it now. There. So it's a lovely baby face as well, but it's a really nice way of making a side face. Just do it, treat yourself. Go like that. Look, it looks like you know what again, don't you? And then just put the eyelash in. It's like an apple from the top. Look, it's almost like an apple again, like that. Jessica Rabbit, the sexy character in a red dress. Exactly. There. Thank you. And then when you do that on the side, see how lovely it is? And then you can put the hair in around the face. But my mum taught me that one, and it's a really nice way of, it's an easy way if you want to draw a baby as well. Okay. So there's another way to do it. So that one, let me see, that one, I I brought it down further and then brought the cheek round. Let's see. That cheek's a bit fat. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Well, they're cherubs, aren't they? Have a look. Just got to think about it and just keep playing until you get the sweet spot, and then suddenly it just looks right. There we are, look. Child. Baby face. You see it? See the baby face? Sleeping baby. There you go. So you could put a hat on it. Change it completely. Look, watch this. Put a hat on it now. There's the curls. Do you see it now? See what I'm trying to draw? There. Angel, not an angel, baby face, but it's easy to draw. So this is what we're trying to do, is just break loose and just have a go. You know, just a couple of little tricks like this. Like I say, I'm no expert. I'm no qualified illustrator. I just like drawing and playing and working on it, and not giving up and saying, oh, I can't do it. Yeah, no, you can. It's only time and a little application. That's all that's required. But what I want to do now is just give you, if it's all right, on Monday, we'll get back together again. We've done the A for apple. We've done the A for angel. On Monday, we'll blend the two and apply the actual images to the letter so that we get, I think the A, we might stick with the A for a little bit longer, only because I want, then the process is the same for every letter, isn't it? But I think the first letter, it'd be really good if we stick with it. Maybe 2 or 3 sessions, maybe all of next week we'll stick with A. Have a think about B though, and maybe get ahead with your letters. That might be a good idea. I think I will do that. But what I want to do is just, because I know when we do TV, very often you don't get to see the artwork because we're so busy demonstrating that you don't actually, the cameras don't get in on it. So I just thought, just for a couple of minutes before we finish, I want to showcase the stamps. So Tina Cox, our Tina, who's retired from Clarity, she did actually do some artwork for us before she left, and I wanted to show you some magnificent stamps and a few different, look, these are pretty cool. These are our retro candles. These are what I'm going to be showcasing on TV on Sunday between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Now, I won't show you all the samples I've got, just a few so that you get a taster. That's Dee Paramore. There's lovely Sarah's work. This is another beautiful one from Sonia Goodliff. I'm not going to be able to show all of them. Debbie McMullin, but you get the picture. You get the rough idea of what we're looking at here. Let me show you another set. I don't want to lose my place here. That was, let me see, what did I show you there? I showed you the wrong ones. That one there, the happy birthday. I am such a, let me just get this right. So that one there is this here, right? Look at these beautiful pieces of artwork, okay? So this is Linda Spencer, really cool. Dad, 70. Here's another one, Sheila Metzeler. These are so good. These are the retro ones. I showed you the wrong artwork for the wrong set, but I think you get the picture. It's just, I put them in the wrong pile, but that's all right. We've got it. Here we go. So this is a really beautiful happy birthday set. This is this retro set. That's the set. Okay. And these are the candles. That's right. So these are the candles, which are really special. Okay. There's a Tina Morris special. They're rather lovely. I love all these ties. Jane Telford, really super. So let's just say that that is this one. Okay. And then I showed you the other one, which was, I think, one of my favorite ones. That's the banners. So you can see that's the banner set, which was the one that I just showed you with those fantastic banners. Okay, so that's that set. Then I want to show you, this is another beautiful one, the retro leaves and hearts. So there's the whole set. Happy Father's Day on your, look at these. It's a heart, but it's also, when is a heart not a heart? They work really nicely together. So let's take a look at those. Have a look at a couple of pieces of artwork. Debbie McMullin's art there. There's Julie Dunn's. These are lovely pieces of artwork. I won't show you all of them because I know we're running out of time now. Although, who's to say? Eileen Godwin, isn't that lovely? There's another one, Sheila Metzeler. She's using them as trees. I really like this panel. That's a Sheila Metzeler special. Let's have a look. What else we got here? That's nice. Happy anniversary. There's another Eileen Godwin special. She obviously got this one. I love that. Look, isn't that super? Look at that. Really lovely. So that's Eileen's work. There's Sheila's work again. And then we've got another set. Bear with me while I show you this one. So these are the triangle ones. I like that. Birthday celebrations. All original artwork by Tina Cox. Let's have a look at a couple of pieces of artwork here. I love this one. Linda Spencer. Nice, nice, nice. And then we've got a couple of notelets from Sarah Brennan. I like this too. That's very lovely. Then we've got an embossed one again from Sarah. These are great, aren't they? Eileen Godwin. Black and white Eileen Godwin. Nice. Look at that one. Dee Paramore. What a beautiful piece of artwork that is. And here's another one by Dee. Using those clever, this is a really particularly clever set with all the borders. I'm going to do a demo with that one on Sunday. Then we've got this one. These are called Retro Bubbles. This pile's getting higher and higher here. Retro Bubbles. That's a rather good set. So let's have a look at these. These are nice. Love this one. Linda Spencer. I'm going to give that a go on the show. Jane Telford. Another beautiful. I love these bubbles. Really nicely done. That's using the other set as well. Very good. There we go. There's another Jane Telford, I think. Yes, it is. Well, and got some good news about Jane. She'll be gracing your screens next week. Sonia Goodliff, isn't that lovely? Look at these. Linda Spencer, Deborah Wheeler. She'll be on telly very soon too, won't you, Deb? Yes, you will. Very nice. Now, last but not least, but I love this. I was talking to Sam Crow the other day and she said, "Cool, I wish I'd been sent the stars." I thought, yeah, I wish you'd been sent the stars. Let's have a look. Have a great day. The stars. These are so good. Dee Paramore, you've outdone yourself on these ones. Look at that. See, these stamps, in my humble opinion, are absolutely dynamite, aren't they? Debbie McMullin, Julie Dunn. See, you can go big and beautiful. You can go black and bold. You can go really mixed media-y. Sonia Goodliff, Sheila Metzeler, Julie Dunn. Aren't these lovely? Oh, you could go dark like that. It's your day. My hero, my star. Jane Telford. There we are. And I'm going to leave it there, my friends, because I think, oh no, there's one more I've got to show you. Deborah Wheeler. There you go. So you see, I've got a stack of artwork now in front of me. And I think you'll be, it's just a little sneaky peek. What's coming up on Sunday between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Many, many thanks to the design team. You make us look so good. I'll be wending my way up to the TV studios for Sunday. I hope you could join us. These are a fantastic collection. They're split into 2 sets. So, it's up to you whether you invest in the lot or you just get, they're available individually as well. So it's entirely up to you. If there's something I'm sure there's something that you will enjoy on Sunday. So don't forget to join in. Grace, thanks so much for helping out here and keeping us company from New York. Grace is on her way to New Zealand tomorrow. I know, globetrotter extraordinaire. Only 2 days ago, she was in England. Then she pinged back to New York, and now she's pinging all the way to New Zealand. Is it New Zealand? Yes, it is New Zealand. My, oh my. Have wings, will travel. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, take care. I'll see you. If I don't see you on Sunday, I'll see you on Monday at 10 o'clock in the shack. Have a lovely evening. I hope you enjoyed our session with A for Angels and Apples. Lots of love. Bye-bye now.